Hey guys, I am just going to get straight into it. We're going to see what the message is today. Keep in mind it's general, okay? It could be past, present, future. You will know best where this fits in your story on your timeline, okay? So let's just see, guys. Let's get straight into the messages for today. What do we need to know about today? What's happening here? What is the message for the collective? What is the message? Let's see. The Six of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. So this is a lot. This has to do with someone being sad, someone is upset, grieving a relationship. The Two of Cups, somebody wants to hold on to a relationship possibly. The Two of Wands, and take the next step. It's about someone that feels like maybe someone feels like they can't get over someone, they can't get over a relationship. Okay, let's see. Why is the Six of Swords in reverse here? Justice in reverse. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, Five of Cups. Why are wait a minute, some of them are in reverse. Hold on. Okay, what's the Five of Cups? The Two of Swords in the Wheel, they come out, I just turned them all the right way around and they still come out in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse. So this is someone that's gaining some sort of clarity, or they're seeing something for what it is. Now the Six of Swords in reverse is like somebody can't get over something, somebody can't leave something behind, they feel like they can't move on. This has to do with something being unfair, or maybe someone feels like something is unfair because of what they wanted. Okay, somebody could feel like something was their wish fulfillment, possibly a relationship was their wish fulfillment. They feel like something was unfair. Again, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, someone might feel like something was unfair or is unfair. Why is the Two of Cups here? The Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody is seeing through an illusion here when it comes to a relationship, or you could be seeing a relationship clearly for what it is, or for what happened here. The High Priestess, yeah, you see something very clearly. You do. You see through some sort of bullshit. You see things for what they are. What's the Four of Pentacles? The Eight of Swords in reverse and the Two of Wands. This has to do with making a choice to free yourself from some sort of an entrapment, or someone freeing themselves from some sort of an entrapment, something that was being held onto, or maybe you felt like you were being held onto, or someone was holding on to you. Okay, what's the Two of Wands? The Three of Swords. The Five of Cups, again, it's like making a choice even though it hurts. So you could have made a choice even though you knew it hurts. Like it's heartbreaking, okay? It's sad. But you have to make a choice anyways. It's like you cannot stay trapped, right? And if you see through some sort of an illusion, if you see through things and you're seeing something clearly, you can't ignore the pain, okay? You can't ignore the sadness and just ignore your intuition and pretend like this isn't real. It's like you have to take things at face value, even if they hurt, right? Because we can't romanticize a relationship or someone that we're with because we don't want to accept what is being presented to us, okay? And some people do that, and that ends up leaving you in a relationship for a very long time, where you're unhappy, or where you think someone's going to change, or where you only see the potential but something never goes anywhere. I feel like for you, wherever you are, you realized something that's sad, it hurts, but you made the choice to accept this even through the pain, because you need to take things at face value. Like you have to make your choices. You have to make the choice out of a place where you're not like imprisoning yourself mentally, right? Where you're seeing things clearly. You're not trapped in your head like, is this real? Am I really going through this? Is this really what's going on? You know, of course you want to hold on to a relationship, but you also have to make a choice where you're thinking about things clearly and not, you know, stuck in your head or stuck in your thoughts in some sort of way, right? Or the Eight of Swords is really giving me like you refusing to see something for what it is, or you feeling like your hands are tied, like your eyes are tied, like you just can't see it clearly. But I feel like you purposely pulled yourself out of that, and you're like, no, I need to see this for exactly what it is. Like, I'm not gonna keep lying to myself. Like, I need to look at this. I really need to look at this for what it is. Stop deceiving myself, okay? Which sometimes we do that in relationships when we have this rose-colored glasses on, right? So what's the Six of Swords reversed? The Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. Okay, so we have a King and a Queen of Cups here. What is this about not getting over something? Marriage. Not being able to get over something when it comes to marriage. Girl talk. Time with friends. Moving on. Happily single. Talking to a friend. Spending time with friends. Not being able to move on from something to do with a marriage. Talking to a friend about not being able to move on or get over something that was unfair. What is this about? What's Justice in reverse? The Six of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. What is this about? It's about a mature woman. Not being able to get over something that someone said. Maybe this mature woman said to someone about marriage. Marriage at the bottom of the deck. Heartbroken in reverse. Somebody's not heartbroken, or somebody's not, something about not going through a breakup, not separating. Why do I feel like you feel like someone disrespected you, okay? Like you just can't get over someone's disrespect. Is that what this is? Ace of Wands. It has to do with someone making a choice, or what action someone should take. The Knight of Pentacles. When it comes to a plan. When it comes to a plan, or what someone is planning, or where someone is going, or the direction someone is going, or a strategy. A self-absorbed narcissist. The Justice in reverse is really giving me like you feel like someone absolutely disrespected you. And I feel like it's this mature woman, okay? I feel like the Six of Swords in reverse, like you just can't get over it. Like it's something you just refuse to let go of because you feel like this person absolutely disrespected you. And it's kind of giving me that they tried to give someone else advice about how someone else should, you know, the choices that someone should make, or what someone should do in regards to a marriage or a wedding or something like that. And you just feel like they absolutely disrespected you in this situation. You're not getting over it. And you don't want to. Like, why? What they did was unfair to you. Treating you like you're just a third party here. You're just somebody that someone is hooking up with. Love, yeah. You feel like this mature woman, whoever they are, they absolutely disrespected your place in someone's life. Okay, and this could have something to do with a marriage or somebody wanting to move on from a marriage. Okay, maybe someone wanted to leave a marriage and this mature woman tried to get in someone's ear and, you know, convince them of doing this and this and that, and you just feel like this person disrespected you when they did that. Okay, trying to convince someone to do it this way and do it that way. Okay, yeah. Okay, so why is that important? What's the Five of Cups? Unconditional love in reverse. Somebody being sad and upset because something is not love, or they're not receiving some sort of affection. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Want a date. What do you mean with someone is sad here? Grieving something. Five of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. This has to do with money and business. This has to do with a job, a career, how you make your money, okay, your job. Someone being sad and depressed, grieving because of money and career. What does that mean? Someone's journey moving forward. A main male. This has to do with a main male and their journey moving forward. What are you trying to tell me about? Unexpected income in reverse. Ugh. This has to do with somebody not giving someone money or not receiving some sort of money, or the High Priestess in reverse and the Three of Swords. This has to do with someone feeling heartbroken about a mistress. Heartbroken about a mistress, or heartbroken about being a mistress, or that someone had a mistress. Or maybe you're heartbroken that this mature woman treated you that way, okay? Could have something to do with maybe how because for some reason I feel like it's something that you can't get over, like you just cannot let it go. That you feel like this mature woman disrespected you and hurt your feelings by treating you like you're just a mistress, or you're just a secret. You're not love. You're just a hookup. Okay, this could have made you sad at some point, that this person was like time with friends, girl talk, trying to talk to someone, tell someone what to do, what they should do, what decisions that they should make in a relationship. And you feel like they disrespected you. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like they tried to meddle, okay? Or it's like they didn't acknowledge that you guys share real feelings in this relationship, or that this is a real connection. It's like they wanted, this mature woman could have tried to meddle and get someone to reject you, or, you know, they didn't care about your connection, or they didn't, you know, offer you any kind of compassion or something like that in this situation. They just disrespected you, okay? Honestly, it just keeps coming back to that. You feel like they tried to like sideswipe you, okay? Thinking that you would never find out what they said about you behind your back. Temperance. The Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there could have been an argument that broke out between you and your person, possibly, about this lady and her priorities. See, it kind of feels like this mature woman, I feel like it's someone's mother, maybe even mother and father, because King and Queen of Cups is here. They could have tried to meddle in this person's life, in your life or in your person's life, about their job, or something about a divorce maybe, or a marriage, and you should focus on your money, like you should do this, you should focus on your money. They treated you like you're just a mistress, or you're not even someone that's real, or could have been a fight that broke out also about, this mature woman in some sort of way. I feel like it's someone's mother, or some maternal energy that's like meddling in the relationship. And there's a fight that broke out because of this person, what they were saying, and how they disrespected you. Okay, so what's the Wheel of Fortune reverse? Yeah, now the truth is coming out. There's clarity and truth here about someone's bad luck. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Some sort of bad luck, bad karma. And someone's thoughts, or how someone tried to manipulate someone's mind, is almost what I feel like. I feel like this mature woman tried to manipulate someone's mind and tell them what to do and what they should plan, and that they should be more, they should care more about money instead of love. And they just disregarded you and your relationship completely. They treated you like you don't even exist, like someone shouldn't even consider you. You're just a mistress. You're not love. Like, that's not real. Like, that's how they treated you. I feel like somebody told you about this. Either your person, you heard this, like with your own ears, that they were saying things like this, and you were like, that bitch disrespected me, okay? And you don't like it. You don't like her anymore. You can't get over it. You refuse to let it go. You don't want to have anything to do with this person because they disrespected you and your relationship, okay? What's a Two of Swords reverse? A mature man. Now something is being seen clearly about a mature man. Yeah, mature woman, mature man. Why do I feel like it's someone's parents? Honestly, why do I feel like it's someone's parents? And why maybe you don't want to have anything to do with someone's parents? Yeah, because they're disrespectful, and they disrespected you to your face, okay? Which is totally valid. Codependent, obsessive, possessive, and controlling, because they're controlling, because they try to control you or your person's life, okay, and their decisions, honestly. They try to control this person's decisions with money, or their job, or you should focus on your money, and you should do this with your money, and you should make this decision and that decision, and here and there. It's like this is like parents that groom their child to be disrespectful and inconsiderate of their partner. So if you don't want to have anything to do with them, fair, honestly, that's fair. That's fair, okay? Because like, who raises their kids to be this way? Only parents that are this way, right? So yeah, what's the Two of Cups? Transcending an obstacle, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Love call, okay? Something about love, preparing for union, you and your person, loving each other, being with each other. Okay, what's being seen clearly here? Seven of Cups in reverse. The Sun in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles. It's like this person, look, if your person is greedy and stingy with you, I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that their parents have raised them to be this way. If I'm being honest, okay? Their parents get in their ear. If they don't, this is the kind of parents, okay, or the kind of mother that's like, if their son or their daughter has a relationship with someone that they don't like, they don't approve of, they think that you're nothing special, their son, daughter is too good to be with you, they're not going to tell their son, daughter outright, oh, you shouldn't be with them, we don't approve. They're going to be like, you shouldn't focus on your relationship so much. You should focus more on your job. You should focus more on your money. That's more important than this relationship. You need to focus on your life. Your life, your money is more important than this. You need to focus on you and not on them. And that's how they like get into someone's mind and condition them to just not give a fuck about the relationship, not be considerate of someone else, be very selfish and self-centered. It's basically a narcissistic mother, a self-absorbed narcissistic mother that is conditioning and grooming her adult child to be just as narcissistic and self-centered and one-sided as she is, okay? Yeah. It's the community. It's the whole community. It's a community of people. It's everyone. It's like a friends group, family. It's like everyone around this person is like in their ear about what they should do and how they should do it and what decisions they should make and how they should do this and that. And they listen. And they listen because they think that everybody's watching out for them and everybody wants the best for them and everybody's just doing this to help them. And this is just the best advice. Just to, you know, fuck everybody else. Just focus on yourself and your money. Honestly, what relationships last when all you're focused on is yourself and your money? None. Okay? You're not out here looking for handouts. You're not out here looking for this person to take care of you or you to be the sugar baby. None of that. But it's like, this is a community of people that's basically conditioning this person to only think about themselves when they make decisions and not consider anyone else in the decision-making process and only do what's best for them. That is super inconsiderate and narcissistic. It shows me exactly what kind of parents this person has. Right? Honestly. What's the Seven of Cups reverse? A wealthy man. I cannot make it up. Yeah, good job. Okay, this Queen of Cups, this King of Cups, these two parents here, they should be so proud of themselves for raising a greedy person just like them, really. Isn't that sad? And the thing is, though, is that they will think in their mind, they will think that this is the best decision for them to hoard their money and to be greedy and stingy and not give to others, and that they're just looking out for themselves, and this is correct because everyone else is an enemy and they should only do what's best for themselves and their own money, and nobody else is their problem. Nothing else is their problem. Yeah, okay. Right. This strength. Okay, what does that have to do with strength? The Eight of Wands. The Seven of Swords. This is how they have control. This is how they get control over someone. It's like through mental manipulation. The Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords. That is giving me mental manipulation, okay? This is how they feed into someone's ego, needing time in reverse. Taking time to heal in reverse, time cycles in reverse, progress in reverse. So nothing ever progresses, so nothing ever gets anywhere. There's no progress in your relationship because your person is only focused on themselves and their own goals and what they want and where they want to go and what would make mom and dad proud. They only care about themselves. They've not been raised to have an equal give and take in a relationship. They've been raised to be transactional or to just be self-centered, okay? Basically. The relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life. What's the Seven of Swords? Now someone is in despair here for lying or being manipulative. What do you mean? Avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, not dealing with something, angry about something. Somebody is avoiding a conversation, a call, or a person. They don't want to deal with something. They don't want to deal with someone's sadness. Endings bring new beginnings, a coffin. They don't want to talk about An ending? They don't want to talk about something ending. They don't want to talk about, or they're avoiding a conversation about ending something. What do you mean they're avoiding a conversation about ending something? A higher commitment, a marriage. Oh, Four of Swords. They're not saying something here. Oh, when something about working on a marriage, right? Look at this, working on a marriage. Working on a marriage, right? Or maybe that's also why you don't want to have anything to do with this person, this mature woman. Okay? Maybe that's why you don't want to have anything to do with this person, because this mature woman is constantly in someone's ear talking to them about, you need to work on this, and you need to do this, and you need to work on this marriage, or you need to do this in this marriage, and you need to do that. And it's like, stop fucking disrespecting me. Okay? Why do I feel like that's a really big thing here? Is that's why you don't want to have anything to do with this person, because of the things that they said, the way that they treated you, okay? Something about a higher commitment, a marriage, or something about morals and traditions and values, working on this. It's their constant nagging and their constant advice and their constant, trying to get the foot in the door, manipulate someone into the choices that they should make, and completely disregarding you, disrespecting you, disrespecting your role in the relationship, pretending like you're not even there, grooming and convincing someone to completely disregard you in this relationship, have no consideration of you and your feelings, your desires, and your fucking time. This person is someone that you don't want to be around, okay? You don't want to be around this person, okay? You avoid this person. You avoid this person at all costs because of the way that they dealt with something and the way that they treated you and disrespected you, okay? The World. Judgment. Yeah, that's exactly why. And for you, it's over. For you, you're never going to have a relationship with this person, ever. Ever. And I feel like whoever your person is, they know that too. They know it, okay? It's been made very clear to all parties involved that this person disrespected you. They disrespected your existence. They pretended like you're not even there. They tried to manipulate your partner into making decisions that completely disregard your entire existence, okay? Or you in this relationship. For you, that's judgment. It's over. You're never gonna have a relationship with them. You're not interested because of the disrespect that they showed you along the way, okay? Yeah, for you, it's not interested, okay? This person already showed you who they are. This person already showed you they're a narcissist. They're inconsiderate of other people. They are selfish, self-centered, and that's how they groom and condition their children to be as well. You're not interested in a person like that. So what's the Four of Pentacles? Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Something is a failure here. There's no investment here. Somebody's not investing into something or someone, okay? The Empress and the Nine of Wands, it's like, why do you have strong boundaries with this Empress, with someone's mother? Why do you have such strong boundaries with this person? Because they're disrespectful and they basically spit in your face, okay? Many times. And it feels like with comments that they've made, okay, where they just pretended like you're not important, okay? Somebody shouldn't even think about you or consider your feelings when they make decisions. It's like, okay, that's fine, okay? You do you, Empress, mother figure here, okay? Yeah, you're not interested. What's the Two of Wands? The Devil. That's exactly how you see this person. You see them as a devil. You see them as a demon, as a witch, I swear. They're controlling. They try to control someone Okay, I feel like they can try to control your partner or you, okay, when it comes to making the choice to free themselves, okay, go their own path, go a new direction, get out of some sort of imprisonment. This person tried to control someone, tried to trap someone, tried to force someone to stay somewhere they didn't want to stay, tried to force someone into making decisions they didn't want to make, okay, and this is what they did. You need to think about the money. You need to think about the money. What's best for money? That showed you everything about what this person is, 100%. They're a demon that only cares about money and not love at all, okay? Are you sure you want to do this? You need to think about the money. What's best for your money? What's best for your money? Okay, really. Very, very controlling, narcissistic person. But something did not go as expected. Why? Because they don't have as much control as they thought they did, huh? Change, because something changed anyways, right? Because someone is an adult and someone makes their own decisions, okay? They don't need a controlling, narcissistic mother, overbearing, pushy, no boundaries knowing mother making their decisions for them, okay? And they weren't expecting something to change. Why? Do they think that they are that manipulative, that controlling, that pushy, that they can control somebody's every step, every move, every decision? Yeah. Really, what's the 2 of Wands? Yeah, the truth, Ace of Swords. This is the truth about someone's choice. Is this about, why do I feel like it's the choice that you've made? The choice that you have made to not want to have anything to do with this person. Nothing. The choice that you've made is because they hurt your feelings. They hurt your feelings with things that they said, the way that they disregarded you, the way that they, talked about you behind closed doors, like you're just nothing. You're a mistress. Or you're a secret, or, I don't know, you're not worth anything. Somebody should not even care about you. Someone should only care about their money, and you're not special, and don't even care about this person. This person never considered your emotions or your feelings or you as a human being one time. And the disrespect of this lady and the disrespect she showed your relationship is the reason why you say fuck her, okay? Not interested in a relationship. 3 of Wands in reverse, and the way that she tried to manipulate you or your partner into not going anywhere, not doing anything, not ending something else, not leaving, not going somewhere, not moving forward. The way that she just tried to stop the relationship. And you have proof of this in the form of hearing this, okay? Like firsthand or through someone else's mouth, that they were saying shit like this. That's why you're like, fuck you, okay? I don't need people like that in my life. Judgment, yeah, judgment. That's why they're under judgment, for their nasty, narcissistic ways. Really. 6 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Because they were upset that someone wanted to leave, or they feel rejected, that they don't have the control that they thought they did. Why do I feel like it's that? They now feel rejected because you don't want to have anything to do with them. You've left them behind. You said sayonara, okay, I'm out of here. Or what is this? Or they couldn't control their son or their daughter to do what they wanted them to do. They didn't want someone to live their own life. Love. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it is. You feel like this person, you reject them because they refuse to acknowledge your relationship for what it really was. Stability, security, permanence, and growth. And this is all they cared about. Oh, you're going to lose your money. You're not going to be stable. You're not going to have money. You shouldn't do this. You should do that, because you need to only focus on yourself and your money. And it's all about you and your money. And don't make any decisions for anyone else except for you and money. That sealed the deal. Okay, that's all you care about? You care about money over love, and you are instigating and manipulating your child, your adult child, to make decisions where they're placing money over love. Bet. You're a demon, you're a witch, okay? And you can go. Goodbye, okay? Goodbye. Yeah, no way. This person will never respect you, ever. That's the message. The message is this lady disrespected you. You feel like they tried to shame you, okay? They didn't acknowledge your value. They didn't acknowledge who you are. They tried to put you down. They tried to disrespect you. And you said, fuck you. That's the whole message, guys. That's the whole message. That's the whole message, okay? Yeah, and honestly, you did the right thing, because you don't need people in your life or around you that treat you this way, that give other people bad advice to follow when it comes to you in your relationship, that try to meddle and try to get in between things. You don't need that. And you are fully in your own right, okay, to make that decision, honestly. Right? That's just my opinion anyways. This has to do with a sister. A Capricorn, okay? I don't know, maybe you told your sister about this person. A Libra. Aries. December, okay? August. And a Leo. And an Aquarius, okay? And then we have Taurus and Virgo at the bottom of the deck. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time.